Hi guys, it's Mrs. Burns. I wanted to make a video for you to explain some of the tips and tricks that I've kind of learned about Seesaw this week. It's been a learning process for all of us, and as I've, kind of had more experience with it, and I'm sure as you've had more experience, you've learned some different tools, but I wanted to make this video to make it a little easier to understand some of the things that we'll be asking you to do next week with some of these tools that we've learned. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to upload a picture for your answers. So this is just a fake account that I created for my husband, and I'm just going to kind of show you some of these things that I've learned. So if you go to this add response button, this is going to be your social studies assignment for next week, so you don't have access to this yet. But this is a graphic organizer that you will use all week. So all of your week's responses will go on this same document. You will not submit something every single day, something different every single day. So we're going to be learning about kind of like what you wear during the season. So the first box right up here says draw yourself in winter clothes. So you have some options. You can draw an example of something that you would wear in the winter with the pencil tool. The pencil tool is right down here, and then you can kind of draw in that box. Or what I would suggest, because I know the pencil tool is pretty hard to use unless you're on an iPad, is to take a picture of something in your closet or at your house that you would wear in the winter, or find an example of a picture online. So that's what I did. I found a picture online of something that I would wear in the winter, and I'm going to show you how to upload it. So right over here, there's a button that looks like a camera, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that camera button, and then you are going to click upload. And you'll come to your photos, you can click your photos, and then here's my picture of a winter coat that I found. And you can resize this picture and move it around and put it in the box for that day. So there's my picture of something that I would wear in the winter, so I'm done with that box. And then the next box says, what activities would you do in the winter? So what I would suggest for those questions is to insert a text box and answer your question that way. So right over here, there is a button that is a little T, and that stands for text box. So you're going to click that, and then you can go ahead and type your answer. So I would say I would build a snowman, okay? And then if you click out, then you can resize your text box and move that to the right box. So it's really easy when you use text boxes and to insert pictures. I think that that's a lot easier than trying to draw something or print this out and do it at home and then upload a picture. So for social studies and for science, I think that this is going to be a really easy option. So the next thing that I want to show you is how to save as a draft. So this week you are going to be asked to save your work as a draft instead of submitting your work every day. So what that means is up here we have two arrows. We have a green arrow, which is the submit arrow, and then we have an orange arrow, which is a save as a draft arrow. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to answer the two questions. You're going to draw yourself in that season's clothes or upload a picture and then answer the question. And then you are going to save your work as a draft. So you are going to click this orange arrow. So when I click that orange arrow, it'll save my work as a draft. And then I can see your draft, but now what this allows you to do is go in every day and just add to the same document. So when you click this orange edit button, you can see that you can go in and it saved my work that I already did, and now you can add more work to your activity. So this will keep you from having to submit something different every single day. This will allow you to just add on every day, and then on Friday you will click the green arrow to submit the final document. So not until Friday, but on Friday you will click that green arrow. But Monday through Thursday you will just save as a draft. Okay. Okay. So let's save as a draft, and now I'm going to show you your activity for reading this week is going to be very similar to what we just looked at. You're going to have a graphic organizer like this where you will go in every day and answer one question about the read aloud. So on Monday you have one question, Tuesday one question, Wednesday one question, Thursday one question, so on and so on. So I do have some instructions that go along with this. If you look up here, it shows you, it explains what you're going to be doing. But I would recommend utilizing your text boxes for this. So have your student listen to the read aloud. And then over here, where this little T is, you will click that and you will type your answer. So Monday's question is, what clues does the story give you that the ice cream will melt? So the clues are... So I would answer the question, and then I can just put my text box right there and then save as a draft again. Remember, you're not going to submit until Friday, so I will save it as a draft, and then it will save my work. And then Tuesday, I can go back in and I can add my response for Tuesday. Wednesday, I can go in and add my response for Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Friday, that is when you would click the green arrow to actually submit. If all of this still does not make sense and you're still, you still aren't feeling comfortable with it, you can answer these questions in a notebook, and then on Friday, take a picture of your student's work and upload it on here. So if you go to the camera button and click upload again, I made an example. So here, what I did is I just made a box for Monday, a box for Tuesday, a box for Wednesday, a box for Thursday, a box for Friday, and I just pretended that I answered all the questions. So what I would do is I would just upload that picture right on top of the graphic organizer, and then on Friday I would submit that. So you have some options. I hope that this explains things a little bit better. If you still have questions, you can go ahead and reach out to me, and I will do my best to help you.